Today I want to talk about 5 pieces of inexpensive gear that have not failed me. Hi Fat Girls, it's Kristen. Today I want to talk about 5 pieces of inexpensive gear that have not failed me. Sometimes you need to spend big bucks to get the best gear, but sometimes little bucks will work just fine. So what I have right here are 5 things that I really like that go with me on every trip and have not failed me yet, and were worth more than what I paid for them. The first one here is my Stanley coffee press. This is about $25, and my most favorite minute of the day is waking up, sitting outside, drinking coffee by the river, watching the sunrise, and this makes some bomb coffee. So it's 3 pieces. There's just the pot, and this can be used for boiling water, just as you would use any standard pot. Then it comes with this insert and a lid. You bring your water up to temperature, put your coffee in, let it sit for a little bit, and just push this, and you have an amazing cup of coffee. It's got a mesh bottom. The lid, as long as you don't let it sit too long, can kind of sit on top of your pot to help it come up to temperature quicker. I wouldn't leave it there forever, but it works just like that. The only downside is you gotta make sure your friends don't stick it on the fire and melt your plastic insert. Don't ask me why I know that. My next favorite piece of gear that comes with me on every outing is this Thermarest Z Seat. As Darwin calls it, an ass pad. Can I say ass pad on YouTube? You say ass? Okay. So this is from Thermarest. It costs $15, bought it at REI, and it goes in my kayak seat. When we stop on the side of the river for lunch, I put it down and either sit on it or use it to put my food on so my food doesn't get sandy. It has gone underneath my feet in a tent when it was cold to provide extra warmth. It's gone beside my tent, beside my sleep pad, because my elbow was hanging off to keep my elbows off of rocks. This thing just comes in handy for many purposes and was well worth the $15 that I spent on it. Thanks, Darwin, for suggesting it. The next thing I got here is my little burner. I didn't want to spend too much money. I didn't know if I was going to keep doing this or not. So I bought this cheap burner from Amazon. Just this part, not the fuel can. Also, just while I got it in my hand, always get the Jetboil kind of fuel can. If you get the other one in the white and green container, it doesn't work when it's cold or wet or as reliably. But this little burner I bought it on Amazon for $14.99, I think. The brand is Etekcity. I've had it for 3 or 4 years, and this sucker works every time. So it closes down small, fits in this little case, and it's gone a million miles with me on back hiking adventures, kayaking adventures. So it screws on like this. Undo that. Spread these around. Get them kind of even out. Put your little feet up. And then coffee pot goes right there. Don't put the plastic part on the fire though, like I just did. Next I want to talk about my favorite knives. This is the Morakniv Companion. Love it, love it, love it. It's perfect. This one stays on my life jacket, and it's stainless steel, and I could use it for, I keep it on my life jacket in case I have to cut myself free from something. It stays firmly in its little holder. It's got belt thing there, but it stays on my strap on my life jacket right there. This one stays with my food. I use this one for food preparation, for woodwork, for just about anything. This one was the first one I bought, and I made the mistake and I bought carbon steel, and so I spend most of my outdoors time around water, and it has oxidized. It looks pretty ugly, but it serves every purpose that it needs to. Grosses out my friends when I use it to prepare food, but I know it's clean and stays sharp, and I like it. I'd say if you're just going to buy one, go with the stainless if you're going to be around water. I'd just say go with the stainless no matter what. Item number 5 is my Trachology table. It folds up to fit, folds up tiny. I'll show you here in a minute. And I like it because because it's firm and not floppy like a fabric table. And so when I got my hot coffee pot, I can set it right on there, no problems. Doesn't hurt it like, you know, something hot might hurt a fabric table. And it packs up super small, fits great in my kayak. It's just the right height for sitting next to the small camp chairs. And I've been carrying this thing around for a good three years, and it has not failed me yet. So just to recap, my 5 pieces of gear that have never failed me. They had the Fat Girl seal of approval. There's my Trekology table. It's the smallest one that you can buy. My Etekcity burner on Amazon. My Stanley coffee press. My Thermarest Z pad, and my Morakniv Companion. I think these are about $11.99.